so
See, I really
perfect.
been out on the mission to keep out his paper. We had to still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the geeches. When that shit didn't work, I could pop out the chick. All of them talk my bad.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Kennedy, and today we are playing dress up. If you thought my last video was good, recreating Pinterest outfits, please. It's got nothing on this one, trust and believe. I don't know what's going on right now, but me and my closet are locked the F in. Okay, I just love everything that I have going on in there. Funny enough, it was like a week ago, I was supposed to be asleep, but I was tossing and turning, couldn't fall asleep. So I was like, girl, get up. Like, let's at least be productive if we're gonna be awake. So I didn't want to keep scrolling on my phone, because I think that was part of the reason I was like still up late. So I was like determined to be off my phone, and I was just trying to close my eyes, count my sheep and all that good stuff. Nothing was helping me fall asleep, so I was like, just get up. So I did, and I did a load of laundry. I started cleaning my kitchen, and then all of a sudden I was in my closet trying to see what I need, what I didn't need, because I've been bringing so much stuff in. I was like, something's gotta go. So I started cleaning out my closet, and you guys know when you start cleaning out your closet, you start trying things on, and then it's all downhill from there. Except it was all uphill this time, because I started trying on things, and next thing I know, I had 10 outfits. 10 created at 3 in the morning, and it's definitely some of my best work. My creativity and my productivity levels are off the charts. When everyone else is asleep and my ADHD has nothing to distract me, like, I really shine at 3 in the morning. That's when I do my best work. And it's really gonna show through in today's video. I hope you guys find some inspiration for your outfits this summer, spring, whatever. Some of them are gonna be from Pinterest. Some of them are just like from TikTok. The amount of random screenshots I have on my phone from like TikTok and Instagram from girls I like their outfits, like, it's actually crazy. It's actually a bit crazy, but some of them are from that, and they're gonna be like direct recreations. Other ones, I'm taking inspiration from like multiple things that I like on my Pinterest board, putting it together, rolling it up, cooking, and putting together just like a beautiful outfit that really allows my personal style to shine through. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax. We have 10 of these to go through. You guys know I love to yap. This is already 2 minutes and 6 seconds, so let's get into it. All right, so for outfit number 1, we're actually not gonna start on Pinterest. We're gonna start in my screenshot folder. And it's just because I really feel like I nailed the F out of this outfit. It's so different, but I'm honestly so obsessed. Like, sometimes you gotta get off Pinterest and you gotta look in the real world, okay? Some of these girlies who don't have a big following really dress, okay? I love them down, love them down. Anyway, this is the inspiration, right? Loved everything about it. The texture on the top, the volume, the silhouette, the heels, the matching bracelets, one on her wrist, one on her ankle. The way her mind works with the little clutch, please. She did her big one, okay? And her facial expression, like, you can tell that she's living for this outfit. She feels good. She feels like her best self right now, okay? And that's what an outfit should do for you. You should feel like a 10 out of 10. Honestly, 1,000 out of 10. Confidence should be through the roof when you put on a good outfit. When it resonates with you, like, that's how you should feel, okay? And I was like, you know what? I'm living for this outfit. And I love how good she feels in it. And it's like radiating through the screen. So I was like, I'm gonna screenshot this, okay? I feel like I can work with this. It's very simple, but it's also like, it's the little things that really set it apart, right? Obsessed. So I screenshot this like maybe 4 months or so ago. Okay, didn't think anything about it, because a lot of times I just screenshot outfits. I don't really think about the outfits in my screenshot folder until it's time to do a video, or until it's time for me to go on vacation. That's when I really start doing a deep dive. So I screenshotted this, forgot about it, and then I was thrifting like a month or so ago, maybe a month and a half ago, and I came across this shirt, and it was like a gray tank top with like a tulle overlay and a silhouette of like a classic Y2K baby tee. And it was so different, and I was like, is this cool? Is it ugly? Is it like, what is it? You know what I mean? I couldn't tell if I loved it or hated it. And I even took like a video that day, and I did a whole haul video and like a thrift with me, and I didn't include it at all because I didn't want people to flame me in the comments for picking up something potentially ugly. So I didn't even show it off. Like, I was ashamed of it, but like, I went to go put it back on like one of the little ends of the rack, you know what I mean? Because I was not gonna get it. And I started walking to the front, and part of me, something in my soul was like, go get that freaking shirt. Don't leave it. You know what I mean? And so I was like, okay. So I ran back, grabbed it, put it in my cart, took it home, washed it, hung it up in my closet, didn't think about it. So it's just been chilling in my closet for like a month and a half. Didn't even think about it. Okay, time to do this video. I'm going through my screenshot folder. I see this outfit and I was like, oh, I can recreate this perfectly. Part of me knew, like the back of my mind knew I had the perfect outfit for this top. Oh my gosh, and you guys already know I have a pair of wide leg pants. I live in them, so easy peasy. She's got on heels. I'm determined to wear more heels. And I'm determined to wear them casually like they did in the 2000s. Everyone was like, oh, like the 2000s were different. The girls were hotter. Like everyone was an it girl. And you know what? It's because they were in heels. The confidence you get from wearing heels, next level. Like it instantly makes you hotter. At least that's how I feel. Every time I put on a pair of heels, I'm like, no, I'm that girl. And that's why they had that aura in the 2000s, because they were always in heels. Even with a pair of sweatpants, they were in a sneaker wedge. They were in a sneaker heel. They stayed in some heels. And I'm trying to make wearing heels casual again, okay? And this is where I'm starting, because this is not even like a crazy outfit, but like once I put on the heels, like I couldn't imagine any other shoe with this outfit, okay? And the heels that I chose, I actually got them in Atlanta, and they low-key felt like the cheapest little clubbing shoes. I didn't really think anything of it, and they were cheap, and it was like legitimately cheap in the thrift store when I paid for them. And they've quickly just turned into like my favorite heels. They are so comfortable for no reason. I wore them on my cruise. I wore them in Miami. I wore them when I went to the bar with my friends. I'm wearing them again in this video. Like they are just perfection, and they're some random little fast fashion brand, okay? But I thought they worked perfectly. So I love the little cutouts for a little extra fun, you know what I mean? But also, the main part of the heel is black, which matches the pants, which matches my bag. And then the little cutouts are like this grayish color, which ties in to my top perfectly. Not even that you can really see the shoes when I wear these pants because the pants are so long. That's another thing I just think is so chic, okay? Take a shot of water every time I say chic, or every time I say I love something. You will be so hydrated, you might DIE from drowning internally, which is a thing if you didn't know that, okay? But bear with me through this entire video because I just, like I said, I really was feeling myself with all these outfits. I love when you can't see the shoes until you like take a little step and then they just like a little peekaboo. Shut the front door. Love that. And then for the bag, I didn't really have a clutch. I would love to get more clutches, okay? I think they're very cute. And very grown, and I don't really have any, but I did have this little teeny tiny baguette bag that I thrifted like maybe 2 videos ago. Can't really fit anything in there except for like lip gloss and maybe your keys. Nothing's really fitting in there, but I thought it was really cute, and I could also hold it like underneath my shoulder if I didn't want to wear the little handle, because it's not fitting on my shoulder. So it's either it's gonna be a handbag or I'm just gonna hold it like a clutch. And I just think everything tied together so good. I'm just like living for this entire outfit. I think I nailed this one. And it's literally been 6 minutes of me talking about one outfit. Oh my gosh, and I've got 10 of these to go through. I hope you guys have snacks. Maybe pause the video, go get a snack, because it's gonna be a long one. But can you see why I had to start with this outfit? It was just too good. The stars aligned. Trust your gut when you're thrifting, because I mean I really almost left this top and now I think it's one of my favorites. Now I'm like excited to try to style it in so many other ways. She really just opened my whole mind by taking a screenshot that I forgot about. Well, I thought I did until I was thrifting. Wow. Okay, outfit number 2. Let's stay in my screenshot folder for a little bit longer. I have another outfit from that folder where I just think I really snapped, okay? So this is the Inspo, and part of me was like, is she just hot or is the outfit cute? Like, what is it? Because sometimes it's the person wearing the outfit that makes you like the outfit, but you put it on yourself and you're like, mm-mm. But I was like, it's pretty basic. I can recreate that. Like, that should be a no-brainer. And it was, but obviously I had to put my own spin on it. So she's got on a sleeveless little turtleneck. You guys know I love those, pick them up all the time. Black boot cut pair of pants, little open toe heels, a little wannabe Coach bag, and I'm not really sure what's going on at the waistline, but she's got on some kind of polka dot situation, right? I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I have all those elements. Pretty sure I know I did, okay? And this is what I came up with. Okay, so look at my top. It's still the same silhouette, a little sleeveless turtleneck, but You see that keyhole? That's sexy enough in itself. But let me have my little cord, pendant, necklace coming through. Like a little medallion sitting perfectly in the keyhole. Oh my God. The moment I put it on and my little pendant showed through, I almost wanted to cry. I was so happy. I was like, this came out 10 times cuter. That little detail really took this to another level. Okay, and then the back of this top, lace. What did I say? I love an elevated basic, okay? Nothing crazy, but it's like the texture, the silhouette, something about it just like takes it to another level. Because I could just put on a regular little sleeveless turtleneck, but no. These two little elements, the cutout and then the lace in the back, built different, okay? So put that on. And then I have these, I don't want to say they're trousers because they're a little bit more structured than trouser, but they're not a denim. Maybe like kind of like a slack, a fitted slack. I don't really know. But they're vintage, they're by Harold. They fit me like a glove. Okay, put those babies on. She's wearing heels. I have been collecting heels like it's my 9 to 5, right? At the thrift store. And I was like, what heels do I want to wear? And I remembered I got these black Fredericks of Hollywood, like 6-inch heels. They're wooden. And they have like the little band on the front, sequins, right? And I was like, these are perfect. And because I'm 5'1" and all my pants are long, wearing the heel just works because now I don't have to get them tailored. And these just like landed so perfectly. Like I'm talking like a centimeter off the floor, type perfect. Like these were the perfect heel for this outfit, okay? And just with those things, I was feeling myself. Then I was like, I'm not a huge polka dot girly. Like polka dots, like where am I gonna get that? I forgot when I was doing like thrifting in Atlanta, found my like dream Pinterest board. I said when I was like thrifting from a Pinterest board, I need to incorporate more scarves. Well, I thrifted this polka dot scarf. So what did I do? I tied it around my waist as a little belt. Was it actually being functional? No, but it added that texture element that I liked. So now we have lace on the back, we have a cutout in the front, we have sequins on the shoe, a little scarf on my hip, and then to close this whole thing out, Coach Legacy bag. Oh my gosh. The fact that I got mine for $85 on eBay, shipped like 2 years ago, I love myself every day for doing that, okay? Because now these Coach Legacy bags, I'm not seeing anything under like 400. This is what I get for being ahead of the trends. Yup, I'm so proud of myself. But this outfit really, like, it just fully came together. I love every bit of it. I think I nailed this outfit just as good as I nailed the last one, honestly. Patted myself on the back. Oh my God, this was such a fun one to recreate. And you know what? She is hot, but I'm hot too, okay? It's not, the outfit, you know, I don't even know if it's an outfit or if it's a person wearing it. Maybe it's both. We're both hot. Okay, moving on to outfit number 3. We finally made it over to Pinterest, okay? And this is my next outfit inspo. I know, girl. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't look away, okay? I know it's a bit much. It's a bit jarring at first. If you've been following me, you're probably like, girl, I know you would never, ever wear anything like that. I'm shook. Like, what do you mean this is your outfit inspo? Let me break it down for you, okay? You gotta really see past what the outfit is. I sound crazy, but listen, okay, hear me out. So there are little elements that I just like am obsessed with, right? So I love an off the shoulder top. I love showing off clavicle. I think that's one of the sexiest things you can show off as a woman. So I love the fact that she had that. She's in a micro crop top, which is entirely too much, okay? She's showing a lot of skin here and I'm uncomfortable just looking at her through the screen. But the off the shoulder, I do love, okay? And the top has a lot of volume and draping. I love that element to it. So I'm like, okay, I can work with that. Okay, mine doesn't have to be a super micro crop top, but I can make sure when I pick my top for this outfit, I have the off the shoulder element and I have the draping that I like, okay? And then let's move down to the pants. She's wearing capris. Hers kind of hit at the knee. Hers are definitely more of like a tight Bermuda short rather than like a true capri. In my head, capris like hit kind of like below the knee, like mid-calf type area, right? So I was like, that's a little short. That's not my favorite length, but I can work with that, okay? I have plenty of capris now in my arsenal as well, because they have absolutely taken over my life. I went from being capris like #1 hater to now I'm like a huge advocate for it. And I'm like, maybe I've never really hated capris. I just never wore them in heels. Adding the heels totally changes everything for me. Which, speaking of heels, she's in like pleasers, which are like borderline stripper shoes, which is a bit much for me. The block heel, the clear, the 6-7 inch, like entirely too much. Okay, so all together, that's too much for me. But I do love the heel capri combo. So this is what I actually came up with after looking at that, breaking it apart, nitpicking it, picking all the elements I like, threw it all together, sugar, spice, everything nice, and this is what I came up with, okay? So I have this little gray top, which is an extra small, by the way. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh my God, I'm so skinny. Like, it's not that. My point is that you have to sometimes like ignore the size on the tag. Okay, I held it up and I was like, oh, I can fit this. It wasn't until I got home that I realized it was actually by Mac Studio and it was an extra small. Does that look like an extra small to you? I don't even know. Maybe it's supposed to be like a dress on a typical extra small. Because I'm like, this is even, it's like draping nicely on me as a medium. So how this was an extra small, I don't know, but it worked out beautifully. And I definitely could, if I wanted to, kind of wear it off the shoulder on both, but this felt like a moment where we just do like a one shoulder moment, a little peekaboo of my clavicle. So that's what I went with. And then I love the little like cinching detail on the hip for a little, again, added texture. And then I have on these capris, which funny enough, I almost didn't get these capris, but I was headed to the front just like I was with that other top, and something in my body was like, go get them. Do not leave those here. And I'm so glad, because when I tell you, these capris low-key gave me a little Lipo 360 natural BBL type energy. They hug me so well, and they're comfortable on top of that too. And they're 100% cotton, no spandex. Like, I don't, like, these were made for me and my body somehow, some way. I'm not mad at it. They look so good. I can't believe I almost left these. Thank God I didn't. I trust my intuition and I got them, because now they're one of my favorite pair of capris that I have, okay? And then I paired them with these little animal print heels. They're Carlos by Carlos Santana. I just felt like, while this outfit was cute, it needed some more, you know, something. It was missing something. And she got on a fun heel, so it's like, let me throw on my fun heel. And so I went with these animal print ones. And then I didn't know what I wanted to do for a bag, because she didn't show a bag in her outfit. And I was like, I could go with black, but I feel like black is predictable, and also it looks so stark with this outfit. I thought I was gonna tie it nicely with the shoes, but I like hated it. So I went completely left field, and I was like, where are my cool tone purses? And like, this is it. I really only had like two options, but I thought this one was kind of like the perfect fit. This little purple one, it fit right underneath my shoulder nicely. It's kind of like beat up, and I was really living for it. I felt like it tied in everything really beautifully. So that's how I got from this to this, with doing mental gymnastics and breaking down my outfit inspo. Sometimes you gotta do that. Okay, you can't just take the outfit verbatim and try to recreate it. You'll drive yourself crazy. Sometimes you gotta nitpick it, take what you like, and make it work for you. And I think I really did that here, and I loved it. This next outfit doesn't necessarily have like a direct source of inspiration. These are just like different elements that I saw consistently on my board, and I threw them all together, okay? So this kind of like high neck top with some kind of like draping rosette situation, obsessed. And in that same video where I like thrifted my Pinterest board, I found one of these at like Value Village, and I was like, what is this style of top? Like, I can never find this, but I love these. And now that I said that, like, I find them all the time. So now I have quite a few in my wardrobe, thank goodness, because I love them. But I really love these tops. And so I was like, okay, how am I gonna style this? Like, what can I do on the bottom? I obviously could have paired it with like some like plain black pant, but that's not fun. Okay, I feel like sometimes with your outfits, you need a little tension there. You need to like have a little juxtaposition. And I actually saw this picture of this girl on my board, and she has like this super like classic like 90s grunge, like the beat up jeans, slouchy bag, like cut off, you know, black tee, but she has on heels with these baggy pants. And I was like, ooh, I could do that. And so I tried it on, fell in love immediately. I think the pants could be like a darker wash in a perfect world, but I'm not mad at it, okay? I think the overall like idea, the premise of the look, I'm obsessed with, okay? So I ended up putting this like super cute, like kind of going out top with these baggy like boys Y2K Old Navy baggy jeans, and then I put them on with like a 2010s, like peak 2010s energy heel, again by Carlos Santana. Love that brand, cannot explain that enough to you guys. Nice tall heel platform, and then I just pulled it all together with my little Coach bag. And the top that I'm wearing actually has a band on it, so it's like covering the belt, but it is a grommet belt. So I was like, if my belt does indeed show at any point, I want it to fit in, okay? So I was like, the belt is black with silver grommets, which is gonna match my black leather Coach bag with silver hardware, right? And then obviously we have black on the top and then black on the shoes, but I didn't want my belt to kind of seem like out of place. But I feel like it works because like the grommet belt is kind of, it goes hand in hand with kind of that skater style, like loose denim that the pants have. So that was kind of the friction with this outfit. And honestly, I don't know if any of that makes sense or if I just sound like I'm spewing out fashion jargon, but it made sense to me, and I kind of love this outfit too. This is definitely something I would wear to a happy hour with friends. Okay, so that was outfit number 4, number 5, I don't know. Moving on. All right, so for this one, I'm actually gonna show you the outfit first, and then I'm gonna tell you where I pulled inspiration. So this is the outfit. Take it in. I know, it's a little out there. It's a little different. And yet I am obsessed. I don't even know how I got here mentally. Actually I do. I'll explain. Okay. So I was determined to wear these gauchos, but like I obviously could have gone the kind of like hippie route, but I didn't have a pair of sandals that I liked that went with it, and none of the heels felt like they worked with these gauchos. So I was like kind of stuck. So I was like, I want to style these. This is a little bit of a style challenge. Like, let's think out the box, right? And so I'm like thinking. And so I looked up gauchos on Pinterest. And then of course, the first thing that pops up are like the vintage, like 70s era of gaucho pants. And they were all wearing them with boots. And I was like, mind blown, bingo bango. Like, that's what I need to do. Where are my boots? Tell me why I pulled out these, again, 2010s, like full, like knee high. They came up to here, thigh high boots by Steve Madden that I got for a Halloween costume one year, like 2012. Okay, why do I still have them? I don't know, but I'm so glad I did because they worked perfectly for this fit, right? And then again, we have the we have the texture and the draping in that top, kind of like we did with the other top I wore like 2 outfits ago, right? It's got the cinching, and this top is an XL. The first one was an extra small, this one is an XL. I could easily wear both of these again off shoulder if I wanted to, but I didn't want to do that. I kind of wanted the cowl neck detail and like the cinching on the side to like kind of direct your eye somewhere else. And I wanted you to be able to see the little silver element on my hip with this outfit, and you couldn't see it if I didn't ruche up the top that hard. So I think like it just, it was working so well. And without the scarf, it felt really flat, okay? Like the bag was just kind of like a whatever element. Like I felt like I just needed something, again, like really slouchy and drapey to kind of match the overall like energy of what I had going on. And then I saw this top of this, I saw this like picture of this girl on my Instagram, right? Or not my Instagram, on my Pinterest. And she had on like a kind of off the shoulder top with this nice long scarf. And that was what like prompted me to go find one of those scarves that I thrifted recently and throw it on. And when I tell you, this pop of like fuchsia red, whatever you want to call it, totally just took this like to the moon. Took it to a whole nother level. So I actually kind of worked backwards with this one. I like decided that I was going to challenge myself by styling the pants, and that led me down a rabbit hole to get to where I am now with this outfit. So that's why I kind of showed you what I wore first, and then we like backtracked it. But honestly, this is very different. But at the same time, like if I was a fashion student in New York City, if I went to FIT, I feel like this would hit. I feel like it would smack. I feel like I would get stopped on the street and they would be like, oh my God, what are you wearing? And I'd be like, oh, everything's thrifted. So the top, I would live. this is like so kind of like different for me, but at the same time, this was such a comfortable outfit, and it's got all the elements that I like individually. Like I love a wide leg pant. I love boots. I love, you know, a heel. I love the ruching on the top. I love a cowl neck moment. I love an off the shoulder. I'm showing off my clavicle, you know what I mean? Scarves are something very new to me, but I'm very proud of myself for styling them 2 ways in this video. And they both were like low key, that final thing that really just like tied the whole look together. So I'm glad I decided to go ahead and take a chance on scarves. But yeah, like, and then of course, you know, you can never go wrong with a little nylon bag. I don't know, this was a little out of my comfort zone, but like I did it. This was fun. I need to go somewhere so I can actually wear that, because this will not be appreciated here in Alabama. Trust. Okay, let's move on. Brief intermission, a little palate cleanser. Okay, I've been doing a lot of yapping. My eyes are getting heavy because I'm getting a little sleepy. So this is just like a little recharge moment for you and for me, okay? This outfit right here is nothing special, nothing overcomplicated. This is just like a really good tried and true outfit recipe for the summertime. Okay, you got your boots, denim mini skirt, or you could do shorts, little black top, or you could do a white one, and a little mini bag. Like, it's really hard to mess that up, honestly. So if you ever get stuck, like, just go back to the basics, okay? Not everything has to be overly complicated, has to be super layered and all this other stuff. Like, sometimes the simpler the better, okay? And that's what this outfit recipe is. But like, if you look at this one that I'm wearing, my boots are fun, okay? I could have done like a cowboy boot, I could have done a typical square toe boot, but no, I chose my Fergalicious knee-high boots with a little, they almost look like they've got like the pant leg covering. What is that style called? The flap over the heel. I don't know what that is, but I love that. It's a fun little detail to kind of spice up the boots. The skirt's nothing crazy. And then of course I could have just done a regular black tank top, but I went with one that has like a little cutout detail, a little something different with the back. Like, it's fun. It can be basic and yet really fun if you just pay attention to those little details. So like, if you ever feel stuck, this is something I recommend. You can never go wrong with it. And side note, another side note here. I know I've already talked about sizing and how crazy it is, but this skirt, I kid you not, is a size 14. 1-4. Not that that's like big and I'm like, oh my God, I could never be a size 14. But like, my point is that the capris that I was wearing earlier, they were size 6. Those black pants I wore with the green Coach bag, size 2. This skirt is a size 14. And yet all of them fit me. You have got to ignore that size on the tag. Ignore it. Don't look at it. We have seen like a full size range. A size extra small to a size XL, a size 2 to a size 14. I've worn it all. And somehow it looks good on me. It works. Don't limit yourself when you're thrifting and sourcing to sizes, okay? Sometimes this is why they say like, oh, you have to check every single section. Don't just go to your size section, okay? Because sometimes those sizes on the tags mean nothing, especially with vintage. It's all over the place. I saw this video, I don't want to go on like a tangent, but she's like a size 16, 18, and she was like, thrifting like really sucks. As, you know, a plus size person, you can never find anything. She was like really frustrated in this video, and I feel for her 100%, okay? I'm not trying to like diminish like her feelings and say she's like not valid for feeling that, because it definitely is like harder to thrift if you're like on opposite ends of the spectrum. If you're like petite, like extra small, that's hard. I've done a style bundle for that, struggled, okay? I was like shopping in the kids section because it was just like physically so hard to find stuff that teeny tiny. But also on the opposite end of the spectrum, I've done a plus size bundle that was also equally as hard. But my thing is that you've got to pay attention to those like measurements, and sometimes it's literally just the fabric, okay? Because sometimes like those skirts, it might say like large or it might say XL, but if it goes from like a 36 waist to when you stretch it out, it's a 48 waist, you can wear that. That can fit you. A top like this, like those slinky little tops, it might supposed to be a dress, like that little XS, or yeah, the extra small. I was like, maybe this is supposed to be a dress because it's draping beautifully on me, but like I'm clearly bigger than an extra small. I'm not a petite extra small girly. So maybe it's supposed to be a dress on her, but it looks cute as a top on me. I've seen like plus size girls wear those as tops. Skirts as tops. You gotta just like get creative. okay? And don't limit yourself to only shopping in your small section. That's my spiel, okay? Ignore the sizes, shop everywhere, and your luck will expand. You just gotta think outside the box sometimes, okay? I know I just said palette cleanser. Let's think outside the box. Let's not overanalyze. And here I am, doing it. But I feel like that's important. A little transparency, okay? I'm not like some magical wizard and everything just falls in my lap, okay? Just that's one of those things that like kind of comes with like the wiseness of being a veteran thrifter, if that makes sense. So I'm sharing my knowledge with you. Pay less attention to the size and more so how it fits on your body, more so how those measurements are looking. If you need to carry a tape measure with you, carry a tape measure. Okay, back to outfits, for real. We're moving into a boho girl summer. Back on Pinterest, Miss Madison Wild. I love that girl down. To me, she's a fashion icon. I don't know what else to say. Like, her mind really just like blows me. And sometimes I'm like, does it only work because she's like this big? Or is it actually something that I could recreate? And this is one of those times where I could actually recreate it. And I low-key like snapped. This is outfit inspo. She didn't do anything crazy. She just is in like a long sleeve top. She's got a little choker necklace on, some wide leg pants, and a chunky belt. I can do that. And so I went to my closet and I was like, okay, well, I know I have a pair of wide leg linen pants. I actually have too many pairs, but I can't let them go. Got that. And then it's like, okay, well, let's go black and like this cream color. Let's lean into that. So I went and grabbed one of my chunky black belts. Love this one. Love it. Sometimes like for the longest time, I thought if the pants didn't have belt loops, like you couldn't wear a belt with it. Why I thought that, I don't know. But it's like girlies like her really opened my mind. Okay, at the end of the day, belts are accessories. You don't need them to fit in a belt loop. Okay? They don't need to fit in a box. Be free, you know what I mean? And that was really eye-opening to me, and now I actually get to wear all my belts now, so I'm really happy to be showing this one off. But anyway, I have my wide leg pants. I found the belt and I was like, okay, long sleeve top. Hers is kind of loose and flowy. I found this one, and this one was actually supposed to be in my like store inventory. I saw the vision in the store because it's kind of like technically, because again, it's an XL. It's not my size, but technically it's supposed to be like a high neck top, and on the back it's got this low draping, and it's got like this kind of lacy like panel on the back, which is really cute. But every time I try to take flat lays of it for a Depop, like it didn't look right on the floor. It wasn't giving. And I tried to do it on a hanger, it wasn't giving. I tried to put it on the mannequin, it also wasn't giving. And I was like, no one's gonna buy this because Depop is so like visual. So it's like, if it doesn't look good in the picture, no one's gonna buy it. They won't be able to see the vision. You have to be able to make sure people see the vision, right? And no one was gonna see it. So I was like, F it, I'll keep it. I'll see what I can make work. And then I put it on and I tried to do it the way it was supposed to, but it kept falling like off my shoulder. So I was like, let's lean into it. You love it off the shoulder anyway, girl. And so that's what I did. I just pulled it down, and now it's an off the shoulder top. And it's got the like slinkiness that I like. I kind of just set it up, you know, on top of the belt. I couldn't see what she was doing for shoes. So I just threw on a pair of black slides that I got in maybe my last video, the video before that, I don't know, one of my recent thrift videos. They're like by BCBG. Just a really simple kind of little wedge, black slip-on sandal, and then I had to pair it. Okay, we're boho summer now. I had to pair it with a tote bag, but not just any tote bag. My black leather woven tote bag I found at the thrift. Still one of my craziest finds this year. I love it. I mean, the strap is a little long, but it also kind of works for the occasion. This is like so incredibly comfortable, and it's like kind of edgy boho, which I'm into. Like I said, again, I don't do a lot of like the bright colors, and I feel like that's kind of an element of the boho aesthetic. Like you see a lot of like earth tones and like greens and blues and these beautiful pinks and purples, and like it's just like very much like, I don't know, obviously like nature-y, because I mean that's where you're out in the element, but I feel like typically it's so like colorful, and this is kind of my take on kind of like that relaxed hippie energy, while still sticking true to like who I am as a person. So I really love this outfit. It's super comfortable, and I think it's really cute, honestly, for how relaxed it is, because I honestly feel like I'm in PJs here. I'm just like in oversized PJs. That's what it feels like, and yet it's giving fashion. And I could wear this in the summer because the top is loose, the bottom are linen. Like, this is not it looks hot, you know what I mean? Because I'm like fully covered, and yet it's breathable. I don't know. I kind of snapped. Obviously, like if I were to wear this out, I would add the cuffs over the top. I think that's incredibly chic. I do like that, and that's definitely something I would do if I decided to wear it out like she did. But for the video, I really don't put on a whole lot of jewelry at all, because I'm just trying to get these things filmed and keep it pushing. But she wasn't just skinny in this outfit. This was actually a fit. I'm really proud of this one. I like this one too. So my next outfit I love. Okay, I already posted like a short and a reel with some of these outfits in it, and this one was low-key one of my favorites, and it did not get like any love. Okay, I was like, oh, which one's your favorite? Lots of people said 3, lots of people said 4, got some 2s. Like one person said outfit number 1 was their favorite, and it was this one, and I was a little offended. So I was like, low-key, I thought this was some of my best work. That's why I put it up first. But okay, whatever, everyone has their right to opinion. But this was the outfit inspo for it, okay, very cute. She's in a little crochet top, some wide leg pants, scarf, little bag. Like I can't see what shoes she's wearing, so that's kind of up to the imagination for me. But I was like, this is something very easy for me to recreate, and I know I would be comfortable in, right? So a couple weeks ago maybe at this point, I thrifted this little crochet top, and it's got kind of that like low cut energy to it, but it's a tie front, and when I tie it, it doesn't like stay together enough for me not to wear something underneath it, if that makes sense. So as a bra hater, I have very few bras, okay, and very few bralettes, because I rarely wear it unless I absolutely have to. And this was just not one of those times where I could get away with it, and my cherries would definitely be to the wind, and that's just like a bit much. So I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I just like pulled everything out. I was like, I'm sure I have some kind of bralette somewhere in here that I just like never got rid of. Sure enough, I had some like exhilaration little training bra in there that was like this black lacy moment, and I put it on. It's tight as hell on my ribcage. I wanted to cry, it was so tight, but it worked so beautifully underneath this top. Like you can't even really tell that I have it on. It blends in beautifully, and it does not take away from the aesthetic of the top, which thank goodness, because I was like, I don't want to have to wear a tank top underneath this. I don't want to have to wear a tube top underneath this. It's not going to give like the sexy vibe that I want. Okay, I want this to be carefree, and that's going to look like I care, and I don't want that. So I'm so glad I found the bralette, and I just tied it tight, and then it kept like, when I would move, the like fabric would kind of separate a little bit, and I didn't like that. So I actually had to go find a safety pin, and put a safety pin there. But this is one of those times where like having a brooch would have been perfect. I don't know how much you can tell in the video that I have a safety pin right there, but this is one of those moments where like having a brooch to hold the fabric together would have taken this whole thing up another notch. But so I had this little crochet top, knew it was perfect. Paired it with these like Levi's I got off Poshmark. They're modern, but they're so good. They fit me so well. I'm not sure what the style is. If I have a screenshot from Poshmark and they said it on there, I'll add it on the screen in case you really like these pants. And then since she didn't have shoes shown in the photo, I kind of took creative liberty, and I think a clog, like a little wooden clog, is like so boho. Okay, I feel like it just fits with that kind of like hippie aesthetic. So I pulled these out. They're dark brown by Michael Kors. So cute, but the last time I wore them, they did end up falling apart on me. So if I'm moving around and you see them like talking to you, flapping in the wind, you know, the sole is coming apart. That's why. Okay, they desperately need to go to the cobbler, and they were in the cobbler pile, but I had to pull them out for the video. It just made the outfit. I had to, I'm sorry. But after I put on the shoes, I was like, okay, well, the brown kind of feels out of nowhere. I need something to tie this brown in. So I went and got one of those little macrame belts. I think that's what they're called. It's like a little woven moment with like beads on it, and the beads are brown, and it gave me a little extra texture, which I loved. Okay, as you know, I love texture, I love silhouette. That's like my alley. I don't really do color, but I play with my outfits in other ways. So I'm always gonna be down to add a little bit more texture to my outfits. So I thought that was kind of perfect, but it still felt like it wasn't enough. So I went and dug up this bag. Funny enough, I found this in Auburn, Alabama. Who in Auburn had this bag? I don't know. I'm not mad at it. Thank you. Like, I think it's such a cute, perfect slouchy bag. but this was like so random to find in Auburn of all places. But I feel like that adding that really tied all the brown in together beautifully. And this outfit is, like I said, I think it was criminally underrated on my shorts. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one as much as I did. But I thought I kind of snapped on this one. I think this one came out like really cute. It's like the perfect level of boho, like little modern boho. How many times am I gonna say that? Too many. Okay, moving on. If you're still here, just know I love you. I love you a little bit more than everyone else, because I know this is long. I'm fighting for my life to finish this. I keep messing up my words and I'm about to crash out because I just want to get this done and I keep like choking on my tongue. But last two outfits, if you thought I was going to be able to get through this video without styling a poncho, you were sorely mistaken. I love a poncho. I am like the poncho princess, okay? I think everyone needs one. I think they are just so effortlessly cool. And you can wear them in the spring, the summer, the fall, the winter. You just have to get like different materials, but they're still like a very much a year-round item to have in your closet, and I love that. But I decided to style my black crochet one, super breathable, okay? And you can eat whatever you want. You don't have to like worry about like looking bloated, which is another plus when you wear a poncho. You can just kind of breathe and be free, okay? It's just so airy. I love them, okay? And I decided the best thing to pair it with would just be a pair of linen pants. Again, lightweight, breathable, can't go wrong. These are really cute. I got them from a Goodwill. They have like the little fold over moment to kind of really pay homage to like the early 2000s like fold over flared leggings that everyone's talking about, which are really just yoga pants. But that always makes them super comfortable. So not only did I not have to worry about bloating because I'm not wearing a tight top, but like now my pants are borderline like maternity pants because it's got that like nice big stretchy band that like not only snatches you in, but like if you do expand, like it's not that deep. This is like the winning combo right here. And I really like these because they had like this really cute like cutout detail at the bottom. And when I was like looking at my Pinterest board, that filet crochet, whatever they call it, has been like taking over my summer Pinterest board. And this was about as close as I've been able to get so far with a clothing element. So I definitely knew these were the pair that I wanted to kind of bring in for this outfit. And then I just paired them with another pair of wooden clogs like I did the last outfit. The pants are just long and I needed some kind of height. So I thought these were perfect. But like the brown, I didn't know how I was gonna match it with anything else. So I was like, okay, belts. Let's throw on the belt. I love a thick belt. This is the only time I really get to wear them because they don't like fit through belt loops. Kind of like how I was saying earlier. But again, it did not match very well with the shoes, and I was like, I got to find something else to make these shoes work, okay? And then I found this really cute, like slouchy studded bag, and they like borderline could be twins. Like the color match is so good, and like the belt has this like grungier feel because it's got grommets, and then you got studs on the bag, and it's also leather, and then you got the clogs to match the color, and it's just like, harmony. Okay, I really do love this outfit. This was another one that I thought was one of my favorites for this entire video, especially in this like little boho summer stint of the video. Really proud of this one. I know I would wear this time and time again. Like this would be easily an outfit repeater and I would not care one bit. This is a tried and true like outfit recipe for me in the summer. For our last outfit, we are going stereotypical boho, earthy, luck girly, and we've got on the long maxi skirt with some colors, little sandals, and then I would love to have had like a white or like even like an olive green like crochet top or some kind of lace top, but I didn't have that, so I went with this cream one that I bought at the thrift store like maybe in my last video, and it technically had these little 2 strings that like tie right here, like in your chest, and it's like, that's not gonna work for me. I don't like that. So I actually just cut the strings, and now it's like a really cute top, and I can see myself wearing it with a lot of different things. But I love like the little ruffle details. It kind of draws away. 'Cause sometimes with tank tops, like when you have a broad shoulders, they're not the most flattering. But this one, it's like really soft, and because it's got the ruffles and it's got this low like neckline, it kind of draws your eye away from your shoulders, or my shoulders I should say, and like into my body. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But I really like that, and I thought this top and this neckline was actually way more flattering on me than I expected it to be. And then for my little peekaboo moment with this outfit, the front is like double lined, but the back is sheer lace. Sheer lace. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of hot. Okay. I was not expecting that. I don't know why I thought the full thing was double lined. Like, that didn't even cross my mind in the thrift store, but then I put it on and I was like, oh no, like that's good. So I just paired it with a pair of little gold sandals. I really would like to find, like I said earlier, some more wedges, like true wedges. I want a pair of wood wedges. Like I have, you know, 2 pair of clogs, but I want a wooden wedge. And I also want a cork wedge. I want heels. I think this would have looked really cute with heels. I'm not crazy about the gold little flip-flop moment underneath this skirt, but like you can't really see it because the skirt is so long, so I'm like letting it slide. And then I just paired it with one of my leather tooled bags from the 70s, and I think it's just so cute. Obviously, if I had on all the jewelry, this would really put it where it needs to be, but I was really lazy with trying on. It's hard enough to come up with outfits. You want me to match all the jewelry too for everything? Like, maybe in the future. I'm not there yet, okay? I'm still getting used to doing like styling stuff and try-ons in nearly every single video I do. I'm evolving for you guys, so bear with me. But I did not have any jewelry on, and I know it would just like send it to the moon, so. That's our last outfit! We did it! Thank goodness! Psych! You thought that was my last outfit. You'd be wrong. I also thought it was my last outfit. I think I did because I was so tired and so ready to be done filming because I kept messing up my words, and I just didn't have any energy by the end of it because that was like 4 hours worth of filming just for it to be edited down into like 50 minutes. I was really starting to struggle. That I completely forgot a whole outfit, and I actually did so well with this outfit. I think it looks so good. It's the epitome of my whole brand, which is a sustainable rich hot aunt. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how did I forget this? But I wasn't gonna leave it out the video because I did take the time to actually put the outfit together, and I did a really good job with it, and you deserve to see it. Side note, if you hear my AC in the background, I apologize, but it's hot out here, and I was not gonna turn off my AC for a 5-minute clip. Normally, I do turn off my AC when I talk to you guys, and I just suffer in the heat because I feel like it's really annoying when I watch it back and I'm trying to edit. I'm like, oh my god, this constant white noise is so unnecessary. But right now, we're just gonna have to deal, okay? Anyway, this was the outfit inspo. Got it right off my Pinterest board, and you already know. Look at that. Does that not look like something I would wear? That's me all the way. That is so on brand for me. Absolutely love everything about this. I told you guys earlier in this video, I love these little high neck tops. Don't know what they're called. If you do, let me know so I can Google them and find some more, because right now I can only find them in the thrift, because every time I try to look them up, nothing pops up. I'm like, high neck top, halter, but it's not really a halter top, so I don't really know. Anyway, if you know the name, let me know. I love hers though, and she almost has this like asymmetrical thing going on. I need to find one like that. And then she's got on some wide leg white pants, very on brand for me as well. I'm sure she's got a heel on. She just looks like she does because her legs are like 12 miles long. Love that for her. And then she actually paired it with like a big bag. I don't know if I would have went with the big bag for this outfit, but I mean, that was her. Now I'm about to show you me. So this is what I did. Yeah, nailed it, didn't I? I did. You see the black high neck top. I love that mine has a little rose at the top there, and it's silk. I'm sure hers is like silk too, but mine is silk. Absolutely love it. It fits me like a glove. And then I have my, like, I think mine are a little bit more off-white than white, but again, the wide leg pants, nailed it. And then mine actually have a slit at the bottom, so you can see, again, that peekaboo moment. I love that. I think it's so chic. I know I've mentioned that like 100 times in this video, but creature of habit, I like what I like, you know what I mean? So mine has a little slit, and so you can see every time I walk, my little black patent leather heels show, and I think that's such like a little cute little sexy moment there. Love that. And then I know I just flamed her and was like, I would not have chosen that large bag. Case in point, look at mine. I also have a gold bag. Mine's also beaded, you know, extravagant, whatever. But mine is small, and I just think the smaller one kind of fits the vibe more. But yeah, that's what I went with, and I think I absolutely nailed it. I have to say, I'm very proud of this. I would wear this on a night out. like to a nice dinner, like a nice birthday dinner, to like a steakhouse or something, on a rooftop, exclusive. Like I had these reservations for like a year and a half type energy. Yeah. Anyway, I think I nailed that one. I think that's a good one to end on. I feel like I exponentially have more energy right now than the last like couple clips, and I apologize for that. But like I said, I was fighting for my life to get through those last couple outfits filming. But that is officially the last outfit. I think that's a strong one to officially end on. So I'm gonna say bye-bye, let you guys finish this video. And I love ya. So proud of us, you and me. If you made it this far, I'm proud of both of us. Okay, because I know this is long. I haven't even remotely started editing it, but considering every single outfit I talked about was like 3, 4, 5 minutes long, and I did 10 of these, it's definitely an hour, maybe an hour plus. So if you're still here, just know I love you more than everyone else. My phone keeps yelling at me saying I have absolutely no storage. Essentially, she's telling me to shut the F up, so I'm gonna do that. Chat with me in the comments though, okay? I'll meet you down there. Let me know what outfit you liked best that I threw together. Let me know what kind of aesthetic you're vibing with this summer. Do you have any fashion hot takes for things that are trending right now? Because right now, I keep seeing the little Vibram toe shoes. They're kind of growing on me. It took a while for tabbies to grow on me, and now I think these toe shoes are getting to me, and I'm scared. I don't think I can get behind the jelly shoes, but like, you know, I just want to hear what you're thinking right now for fashion in the comments, so definitely chat with me down there. I would love to make some more friends. Like I said, I love you guys so much for hanging in here with me. I will see you guys next week. Until then, I hope you live a happy, beautiful, wonderful life. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to keep growing this family. We are growing at a beautiful rate, and I'm living for it. Okay, I love each and every one of you. I will see you next week. I love ya. Bye.